Mr. Shu, representing the Visual Arts Department from the high school. Mr. Barrett is with me. And we'd like to introduce you to Alyssa Tauber. I will call her Tauber, that's what I usually do. Okay? And Tauber, with a large number of art students, participated in the 2015 East Central Pennsylvania Regional Scholastic Art Awards, and that took place at the Allentown Art Museum, and this year it happened to be in February. And the Regional Scholastic Art Awards includes high school students from Lehigh, Berks, Carbon, and Northampton counties. And artwork was judged, bestowed gold, silver, and honorable mention awards. Alyssa took first place in excellence in photography. She took an American Vision Award in photography, an American Vision Award in animation, 10 gold keys, 3 silver keys, and an honorable mention. All the gold and honorable mention awards were submitted to New York City for adjudication on the national level. There were over 300,000 pieces of artwork that were submitted from all over the country this year, and only 0.5% were awarded medals. Unprecedented, Alyssa received 4 2015 National Scholastic Silver Medals for her work. Painting, double exposure, which you'll see over there. Mixed media, titled Lucille, which is not with us tonight. And her photo, She Waits, which is also there. And her animation called The Color Wheel. And we did bring her animation with us, and we'd like you to take a minute and take a look at the animation that she created.
In the 4th grade, I knew I wanted to be an artist. One day in art class, we were working on this sort of watercolor sunset project. And it was our job to add silhouettes of bamboo plants in the front. At first I took my time, drawing each little line, and filling them in black. But the leaves ended up coming out a little bit wonky anyways. It was frustrating. It was frustrating until I had a 9-year-old level epiphany. And I started using the brush like a stamp instead. When my teacher noticed, she had all the other little kids gather around, and she said, "Do that again. I never thought about doing it like that before." It's 8 years later, but I still remember how good it felt to have come up with a creative solution, even if it was to the simplest of problems. And that's when I knew I just wanted to make art for the rest of my life.
The 2015 National Scholastic Celebration will take place in June, and Alyssa and her parent will travel to Carnegie Hall in New York City to receive her medals. One student from one high school receiving more than one national medal almost never exists, and is truly a tribute to her hard work and her perseverance. Also added to Tauber's accomplishments are first place in the 2015 5th Annual Hope and Healing Jury Art Show, where hospitals and care facilities receive artwork to be placed in patients' rooms and treatment centers where patients often spend long hours. Second place in the CLIU number 21 Regional High School Show. And last week, first place in the 15th Congressional Art Competition, where her painting will hang in the Capitol's Cannon Tunnel Gallery in, of course, Washington. And our Honorable Congressman Charlie Dent has invited her and her parents to visit the gallery. It'll be there for 1 year. Mr. Barrett would like to make a couple comments about Alyssa.
Thank you, Shu. Good evening, everybody. Just going to reiterate some of the things that Shu had mentioned. It's a pleasure to be here tonight in honor of Alyssa Tauber. To be recognized for the National Scholastic Award is a tremendous accomplishment, and it's a representation of hard work and talent. And the majority of the elite art students across the nation who receive the National Scholastic Award usually excel in one specific art-making medium. And that brings us to Alyssa. A few months ago, the National Scholastic Art Award list was made public, and I and the rest of the art department eagerly reviewed the list to see if Alyssa's name was present. When I saw that her name was listed under 4 different mediums, I was ecstatic and proud, and quietly realized how amazingly lucky we are as art educators to have this opportunity to teach such a wonderful student. Alyssa has enrolled in 21 art electives at Parkland High School, which span along drawing, painting, ceramics, jewelry and metals, photography, computer art, animation, AP studio art, AP art history, and various art studios, or independent studies. She is the president of the National Art Honor Society, and this past year, Alyssa organized a tutoring program for National Art Honor Society members to work with Orfield Middle School art students after school. She has been collaborating with the Conversation Club at the Sea Wing to install a mural at the high school, and she is a member of the National Honor Society, German Honor Society, and the English Honor Society. Alyssa is dedicated, intrinsically motivated, thoughtful, and reliable. She is a positive influence on her peers. Her critical thinking skills and problem-solving abilities are demonstrated on a daily basis. She is humble and respectful and is constantly looking for a new project to explore. The art that she creates is a perfect balance of technical ability and creative voice. Alyssa truly finds joy in sharing her art with others. I'd like to take a brief moment to ask Michelle and Ian Tauber to stand. Teaching your children over the past 5 years. The art department is really going to miss Alyssa. However, we are all excited to see what the future awaits for this bright and wonderful person. In the fall, Alyssa will be attending MICA, which stands for the Maryland Institute College of Art. This is one of the top art schools in the country. It is also exciting to announce that Alyssa Tauber will be attending MICA on a full scholarship. So please join me in applause as we recognize Miss Alyssa Tauber for her 3 National Scholastic Awards in painting, mixed media, and photography, as well as her American Divisions Award for animation, and of course all of her hard work and creativity.
Your support, we couldn't excel at such a level, at a high level, any of our students, if we didn't have your support for the visual arts. The amount of equipment and supplies and facilities we have is truly greatly appreciated. And Alyssa would like to say something.
My experience at Parkland High School has been absolutely incredible. It has been much more than I could have imagined, and I really want to thank you, the school board, for that. Thank you so sincerely for our facilities, for each piece of equipment, and for every bit of supplies that you've been able to make available to this school, especially especially to the arts. You've provided me and students like me with an excellent education and an opportunity to excel in the one place that our passions truly lie. You've given me mentors who have enthusiastically